y'all, it's Nona, and I am here with an updated eyeshadow palette collection. The last one I did, the lighting was horrible. It was too dark. I got a lot of complaints from you guys, and you had every right to say that it was too dark, because it really was. So I'm trying this with a different lighting, and I hope this one looks better. I keep my palettes in this little napkin holder organizer that I made from Dollar Tree products, in this, and then I keep them in these. I have 5 of these magazine or folder organizers from the Dollar Tree also, and I keep them, the majority of them, in those. I also have some up here in this little file organizer. I got that out of the office section in Dollar General. So let me just start here. I got a few palettes in here that are face related, but I'm not going to show those today. I have this Estee Lauder palette. It is called Estee Lauder Deluxe Eyeshadow Palette, and it looks like this on the inside. I think it's pretty. I've gave it some use. It's nice. It's Estee Lauder. I don't have that many high-end palettes. So I have the Lorac Pro 3. And the magnet is really good on it. Has a super large mirror, and then these are the shades. I've only swatched this palette, which is a shame. I really need to use it. I have the Lorac Mega Pro 2. Again, it has the large mirror. I don't even have the plastic off that one. It has the large mirror, and these are the colors. And the last palette in here, Jay got this for me. It's a Profusion palette. It's the Beauty 101, excuse me. And he got this at Dollar General for me for Christmas, and I thought it was super sweet of him. He picked it out all by himself. It has some face. Oh goodness, my thumb's in there. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so unprofessional. Forgive me. Anywho, there's some face products, some eyeliners, some eyebrow powders, and then all these eyeshadows. So I was happy to get that from Jay. Okay, now I'm going to grab one of these up here. So hold on just a moment. Okay, the next portion of my palette collection is going to be in this stationery organizer. And I keep my Kat Von D palettes in here. The first one I have is the Monarch. This is my favorite palette of all time. Not just Kat Von D, but of all time. I absolutely love the colors in here. They have a nice big mirror. And then this is the colors. I love that orange over there. And I love how she does her palettes in quads. You can look at each quad, each large shadow and the 3 beneath it, and they would all make a really pretty look. Next, I have Interstellar. It's a really pretty palette. It's a cool tone palette, large mirror, and it's a very cool tone palette. I love this section here with the purple and the light mossy greens. Just a really pretty palette. And this lighting is kind of washing it out. Oh, so I don't know if this lighting is any better than the last video, to be honest. The third palette that I have for Kat Von D is the Chrysalis palette. It looks like this, some more purples. You got that pretty midnight blue there and some greens. It's just a really nice palette. I know I'm saying that a lot. I'm catching myself. I have the Shade and Light face palette and also the eye palette. I'm not going to talk about the face palette in this one, but I'm going to show you the eye palette. This is my second favorite palette by Kat Von D. Any of the 3 looks are awesome. You have a warm look, a neutral look and a cooler look. So then next, moving on, I have 3 hard candy palettes, and I have this one, which is the Smoky Eyes. They come in these little tins. I think they're super cute, but they're kind of bulky. I think these are reminiscent of the Too Faced 9-pan palettes. They have 9 shadows. They come with a little eyeliner, and they came with an eyeshadow primer, which I have that in my eyeshadow primer drawer. Anywho, there's this one. And if you ever finish a palette, you could keep these little tins and use them for whatever. This one's the Natural Eyes. It's my favorite out of the 3. Has a bunch of warm colors, warm shades. I really like it. And then the last one I have like this is the Sassy Eyes. And it looks like this. A little more cool toned. So you can get, you know, pretty decent looks, any type that you're looking for out of these, except maybe a bright, vibrant, colorful look. They don't have very many shades for those. Okay, I'll move on to the first magazine holder. Okay, so this is the first magazine file folder slash whatever holder that I've got here, and I'm using it to store my palettes. So I'm going to start from the back, and the first palette I have is the L'Oreal La Palette Noir. That has horrible glare on it. This is a very cool tone palette. Lots of blues, lots of grays. You could definitely do a lot of smoky eye looks out of this palette. Next, I have the La Palette Nude Intense. This one is the newest one that I've got out of this line. It has a lot of purple shades, some pretty browns. So I really enjoy that one. I don't think these are the best palettes in the world, but I think they're nice palettes from the drugstore. And then I have the La Palette Nude 2. These all come with brushes. I haven't used them. And it just looks like this. Has a lot of taupe shades in it. And the last one I have of that, of course, is the La Palette Nude 1. This one's my favorite out of all of them. You could make so many beautiful warm looks with this palette. My finger keeps sneaking into the camera view. Anyways, moving on. I have these Rimmel palettes. The Eyeshadow. However you say that. It's spelled like that. This one is in Keep Calm and Wear Gold. And it looks like that. I guess I could open it. I don't want this video to be super long, but I know it is. I'll probably have to split it up. That one looks like that. The next one is, I'm butterfingers, y'all. Dropping everything. London Nudes Calling. I think you can see that one fairly good. I'm not going to open it. Grunge Glamour. This one is my favorite out of these. Just has a lot of smoky looks. You can come up with that over there. Super pretty. And the last one is just called Natural, and I really like this one too. This is the NYC palette, Vivotics by Demi. This is not one of the Rimmels. This is a NYC palette. Then I have some flower palettes, 4 of those. I'm going to have to open these. You can't see through all that prettiness on the front. They have a lot of really pretty shimmer shades in these. This one is called Warm Neutral. The next one is called Intense Natural, and I'll go ahead and open it up as well. I think that one's awesome. I love that black. Next we have Cool Natural. And these all come with brushes as well, but I haven't used any of them. So pretty. I love the 3rd shade right there. So pretty. The last one of these is Golden Naturals. And it looks like this. Love that gold shade there. 4th one from the end. Beautiful. The matte brown. You can do really pretty looks out of this. Then I have 2 palettes from Wet n Wild. This is the All Natural palette. And this one is in Nude Awakening. And I think you can see the colors fairly well without me opening it. The next one is Bare Necessities. It just looks like that. They're very similar, I believe. And then last, I have 2 of these Fergie Wet n Wild palettes. I'll go ahead and open these. This one is called Coming In Latte. And then the last one is Quartz Center. And that one is super dark. Has tons of shimmer. You can see it just shimmering away. Anywho, there's my finger again. Hi. Okay, so that's all of them in this storage unit. What would you call that? Anyways, I'll get the next one. Okay, this next one has my Too Faced chocolate bar palettes. I have the original chocolate bar. It's in the big bulky packaging. And it looks like this. And it smells divine. I really like this bottom shade right there next to the big pan. I love that shade. Let me see if I can see what it's called. Cherry Cordial. Yum. Next, I have the Too Faced Semi-Sweet chocolate bar palette. This one has a little bit different flair to it than the original. The original was a bunch of, you know, pretty nice shades you can do everyday looks with. This one actually has a little pop of color with that teal and that pink there. And I really like the looks you can get out of this palette. Some people don't really care for it, but I truly like it. And then I got the bonbons, of course. Super cute packaging. And the pans are shaped like little hearts. It has that brilliant pop of fuchsia pink there. It has a pretty purple over here. I really like this palette as well. I like all the Too Faced palettes. Second to Kat Von D, Too Faced is my favorite brand. The Sweet Peach is my favorite, even more than any of the chocolate bar palettes. I absolutely love the packaging. The smell is amazing. Let me smell it. And look at those colors. That beautiful green there. Let's see, it's called Bless Her Heart. Below it is Bellini. Next to it is Canned Peach and Just Peachy. I mean, just that gorgeous dark green there and the purples. I love this palette. I mean, I love it. You can do a smoky eye. You can do a colorful eye. You can do a natural eye. I mean, just anything you want out of here. I really like it. Really, really like it. Really do. It's like my second favorite palette after the Kat Von D Monarch. Then I have this Revlon Color Stay Not Just Nudes. I think you can see through that. Oh wait, this one is in Romantic Nudes. The next one is in Passionate Nudes. It looks like this. Then I have this big bulky e.l.f. palette. These are baked shadows. And it looks like this. I don't think these are the best shadows. I will just say that and leave it at that and move along. Then I have these two Profusion palettes, and they look like little chocolate bars also. As far as I can tell, I've looked these over several times and they don't have names. It just says Profusion at the top. But they look like this. I'll show you the inside. There's that one. That blue, I don't know if you can tell, but man, that thing has some shimmer and sparkle to it. I bet it has a lot of fallout as well. I don't think I've ever used this palette. And then I got this one. It's another Profusion. Again, I don't see a name on these. And this one looks like this. Lots of purples and lots of blues in this one. I don't know. I think I might declutter these palettes next time I do a declutter. Not sure, so don't hold me to it, but I'm thinking about it. Then I have some Wet n Wild 8 pans. I have this one. Obviously, everybody knows this one. It's the Petal Pusher palette, and it's got lots of purples. Next, I have this one. Blue Had Me at Hello. It's a nice smoky palette. Pops of blue. The Comfort Zone, the one everybody loves, including myself. I've already used up an entire Comfort Zone. Can you believe that? It's the only palette I've ever totally used up. Then I have this one in Poster Child. I keep this one because it has lots of pops of vibrant colors, and I don't have too many palettes like that. Then I have two Black Radiance palettes. This one is Deeper the Berry. These are pretty much like the Wet n Wilds. And then this one is Downtown Browns, and I really like this one. It's dirty. Now, can you see it better? Okay, so that's the first little file fold. No, the second one. Actually, the second. So I'm going to move on to the third. Okay, we're back with container number 3. And this has my Urban Decay palettes. I have the Naked Smoky. I think that packaging is so pretty. It's hard plastic. And the inside looks like this. And you can see I've been into some of the shadows, the purple there, and the black, and the gray. But this just has a lot of shadows to make beautiful smoky eyes. I still have the daggone film on my palette. I need to take it to Emily Noel and let her peel it off. She says she loves to do that to a new palette. I have the Naked 3. And it's in this, you know, pinky rose gold packaging. It's 10. And it looks like this. I think this is my favorite out of the Naked palettes. Then the Naked 2. Got a little ding there in it. Don't ask me how. Probably dropped it or something. Thankfully, it didn't shatter. I just think this packaging is just super ugly. The color of the tin is ugly. I mean, it's just ugly. It's plain Jane. I don't really care for it at all. But, let me open it. Y'all see me struggling. The struggle is real, y'all. This one still has the film on the mirror too. And it looks like this. This has more cooler tones than the Urban Decay Naked one. So this one's probably my least favorite out of them, the two. And here's the Naked one. And it has this velvety feeling texture to it, and it's cardboard, and it gets filthy dirty. See all my fingerprints on it? Yeah, I don't really dig that. These are the colors. This is probably my second favorite out of the palettes, out of the Naked palettes. And then I have two Lorac palettes, the Lorac Pro 1, which I absolutely love. You couldn't tell, but I absolutely do love it. It's beautiful. I really like the color garnet and deep purple and the pewter. I mean, I like it. The gold, really like it all. It's really pretty. Then I have the Lorac Pro 2. I want to get the Lorac Pro the Lorac Pro 3, but haven't gotten around to it. This one's pretty, and I've used it more than the one, but honestly, I love the one better. So I don't get why I've used this one the most, but you know, it happens. Then I have these little palettes. They're Profusion palettes. They're called the Twinkle Twinkle Profusion palettes. I'm gonna see if y'all can see those just through the. I don't want to have to open all these. This video is going to be so long. This one is, it doesn't say a name. So, it just looks like this. I think I got this at the Dollar Tree, just for the sake of getting it. This one's really pretty. I like the pinks and purples in here. You could do a really nice smoky eye with the black and the dark blue and the purple, and then maybe a pop of that pink just to liven it up, you know, something different. Then I have the Profusion Gemini palette. This one's purple. I don't know if these have names either. It doesn't look like it. And then this one is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to keep that out and use that, matter of fact. Then I have some more Profusion palettes. I got these around Christmas time at the Dollar General. I think they were $3 each. They're called the Runway Eyeshadow Glamour palettes, and this one is in Blue Magic. The packaging is super cute. These are the shades. The next one is called Berry Bloom. I think the eye looks on the front of these are so pretty. And it just looks like this. Again, another palette with a bright pop of fuchsia. That color must be on trend or something, because a lot of these palettes that I'm picking up have that really nice pop of fuchsia in them. This one is called, oh my goodness, I told y'all I was Butterfingers today. I don't know what's the deal. This one is called Silver Moon. Another one to make an awesome smoky eye. I love the pink color there. Absolutely. And the taupe above it. Beautiful. Beautiful. And the last one is Cafe Latte. And this one's right up my alley. It has the warm naturals, the browns. Oh my gosh, my finger's just totally up in the business. Y'all know my videos suck, but please just love me anyway. And the last four in here, really, Nona, are Milani's And this is a 6 pan. This one's my favorite out of the 4 that I have. Got these at Kmart. And this one is called Earthy Element.